SD Shibulal, the outgoing CEO of Infosys, he spoke with ET Now about his stint as CEO and the task ahead for Vishal Sikka. Shibulal, who will be stepping down in a couple of weeks, said he has no regrets about his tenure and that the marathon is far from over for Infosys as it tries to regain industry growth rates. Let's listen in to his conversation with Chandra Shrikant in Bangalore.
So, first of all, I'm not a person who believes in hindsight, neither in regrets. I took over the organization in a challenging time because we had external challenges. The external environment was weak. Our clients were tentative. We had a number of internal challenges which are very Infosys specific. I have talked about all of those. We were going through a Justice Department investigation. We were dealing with the employee litigation. We were in the midst of a shortage of visas because we had not applied for visas, so we were short of visas. Then that had led to many other challenges. So I took over the organization in a pretty challenging environment. If I look at my journey over the last 3 years, I think we have put behind almost all of this. Right, we have put behind the investigation, we have closed off the cases, either settled them or won them. The visas we applied and got adequate visas. We have addressed almost all of those challenges. So, I am not a person with any regrets.
Right. Each of the founders at Infosys, when they passed the baton on to the next CEO, really left it to someone who shared the journey with them right from the beginning, who not only shared the values but also helped shape the values. But you will be leaving it to a complete outsider, Vishal Sikka. How does this really change things?
I think this is a very important point. See, if you look at the Infosys founders, including myself, and the way we have behaved in the organization, we have behaved more like professionals rather than founders. Right? We have kept the distance between the organization and our personal life. We have never mingled it together. All of us have behaved more like professionals. We have been professional CEOs and chief operating officers. So in my mind, this is a transition from one professional to another. I am a professional, Vishal is a professional, so that is a transition. Yes, there is being a founder, you do have a moral authority. You have a legacy and a moral authority with you, which Vishal will miss. But that is a matter of time, right? Once you take up that role over a period of time, you build that credibility and you build that legacy. And remember, Vishal comes with a lot of credibility. This is not a person who is unknown to the industry. He comes with a lot of credibility. So I see that as a journey.
You have often said that running this business is like running a marathon and not a sprint. Which stage of the marathon is it now? Are you anywhere close to the finish line? Because the macro conditions certainly seem more favorable.
So for an organization like Infosys, whose vision is to be a globally respected corporation, it's always a marathon. Right? There is no finish line. If you look at our business today, I look at any dimension, we have a long way to go. If you look at geographically, we are in US, in Europe, and in Australia for most part. We have a large canvas to go forward with. There is a huge emerging market, continental Europe, Latin America. So there is a lot of potential for growth. If you look at clients, we have 850 clients out of the potential 2,000. We can still go a long way. If you look at industry verticals, there are industry verticals where we are not at the market level, so there is a long way to go.